Yo guys, it's Mike from Chess Lifestyle, and today we are training our usual 43 minutes. With a bit of luck, I'll be able to catch the end of Portugal-Slovenia. I was watching the game and it was quite exciting, but boy has to stream. Boy has to stream 43 minutes and keep the chess training going. So we're going to do some woodpecker today, but the first thing I wanted to do actually was take a look at this position. Which is this rook and bishop against rook. And the reason why I want to look at this is because I was basically teaching a student recently this defense. He wanted to learn it. And he asked me a very good question, which I didn't have a good answer to. And that is why we're going to be taking a look at Dvoretsky to see if Dvoretsky has a better explanation to his question. So before I delve into these questions and topics, I would like to say hello, Safsara. Welcome to the stream. I watched this whilst doing my Spanish homework. Better than Satitushi? I don't know what that is. Is that like some streamer or is it some anime? I have no idea. No idea what that means. I should probably set a timer. Let's go. I had a really big Indian dinner, so I'm absolutely stuffed. So this is going to be an interesting stream. So I can barely think right now. So 22:45. Let's go with that. Okay, that'll have to do. So yeah, let's get into it. Sadistushi, very popular. Okay, so I guess he's a YouTuber. Nice. Isn't it a draw? Yeah, but, you know, draws in football, it's not always as boring as it seems, right? Like, both sides are, like, pushing for that one goal, and, I mean, okay, if it's England 0-0, then that's a different story. But if it's any other team, probably it's quite exciting, right? Nice, says the aesthetic experience. I hope you're talking about the position, because that is what we are going to delve into. So, yeah, basically, for anyone who doesn't know, rook and bishop against rook is a theoretical draw. You can reach a winning position with the king, bishop, and rook, but technically, if black is defending well and defending properly, you shouldn't be able to get to that winning position. So this defensive position is called the Cochrane position, and the winning position is called the Philidor position. So just for your guys' information, the winning position would be like this. This would be the winning position. So white is basically threatening mate, so black needs to stop it. But by force, with the right technique, white can win this. And I'm not going to go through this today. I feel like I know it really well. But I did get a very good question. So basically, in this Cochrane position, we can see everything is shifted up a rank. And the point is, yeah, white's going to give a check here, most likely, to try and push the king on the back rank. And as the defending side, you want to try and keep your king as close to the center as possible. Like, you don't want to get pushed to the edge. But here, you don't have a choice. Now, at this moment, there's this rule. And I've always learned it as a rule, never really, like, properly understood it. And that is, whenever white goes king e5, we want to go king c8. And whenever white goes king c5, we want to go the opposite way. This is the correct defense. And the idea is that when white tries to make progress, let's say by bringing the bishop in, you can now cut the defense. You can split down the middle with this rook and play this very strong defensive move. And the thing is, like, if you, let's say, ignore this, right, and you don't go one way or the other, and you just wait, then I think it's a problem, because was this the question, actually? I think this was the question. Yeah, because this is the thing, actually. This is the thing, right? Okay, let me get this clear. So we were trying to work out, myself and my student, what happens if black just waits here? What if black doesn't move the king one way or the other? Is there any difference? Because when you turn on table base, it just says it's a draw, right? It says everything is a draw. It doesn't say you have to play king c8. But I think the point is that my explanation to this question was that when the king goes to the left, the reason why you're taught to bring the king to the right is to just make sure you avoid playing this disastrous move. Because if you play this disastrous move, you're now losing. Because now white can play king e6. There's no time to take the bishop because of mate. And then if they give check, we get to the Philidor position, right? This is the winning position. So yeah, then it's too late. So I have the feeling that yeah, like the reason why you learn this rule is just to avoid playing king e8. Now, I told my students, like, don't worry about it. Just remember the rule and you'll be fine. But then he hit me with that Uno reverse and gave me a very, very good argument saying, well, what if you have a side playing with white and you know from the defending side that they're supposed to go here? But what if they do this? Is there like some reason why we have this rule to move to the side instead of just waiting, right? It's a really good question. Like if you're the side trying to push here and you see that your opponent doesn't know what they're doing, they don't know this move king c8, is there a way you can push? And that's what we're trying to work out, because the thing is here, you can turn on this book and bishop c5, and it feels like it's the same. Maybe you can even get away with this. Yeah, and it feels like there's not any difference to this line. But what I would say, maybe, just maybe, is that if you keep waiting, then this can end up a problem at this moment, right? Then you get king e6, and now you're threatening like checkmates, and yeah, if ever any check, now we can block, and then we get very close to this Philidor position, right? So, but the thing is that that's actually just the same logic as, that's not really answering the question, right? Because on king c8, if bishop c5 and if black just waits, we can say the exact same thing, right? So maybe this is not... Oh, that's so interesting. And rook c1 is somehow a draw. Yeah, this endgame is tough. This endgame is tough. So all I wanted to do was basically understand, does Dvoretsky actually give a reason why we play this rule, or does he just say it's a rule? Like that's all I want to know, and then we'll just do some woodpecker. Like this is something that I've been meaning to look into. So yeah, let's set up a position which leads to this Cochrane defense, where he analyzes this position. Seems like quite a long topic. But this is a game between Timon and Lutz in 1995. So let's set this up. I realize I'm quite behind on chat, having spoken a bunch, so I will catch up with chat very, very soon. Okay, so this is black to play, and let's have a look at this position. Oh, but it's always from white's perspective. God damn it. Okay, so we're gonna need to do that again. There are some like chess apps where you can just like flip the coordinates and it saves you a bunch of time, but I don't think Lichess has that feature. So black to play here. Okay, let me catch up on chat. Have you seen my Discord message? I don't think I have, Sapsara. Apologies. I've been very busy today. I've actually got 2 to-do lists. Like normally I have like 1 sheet of paper that's like a to-do list. Today I've got 2. So I'm really busy. But I actually got a bunch of really important work done. Like I had some very important like marketing, Chessable stuff I had to write up and send, and I finally got around to doing that today. And I also had a C3 Venom related YouTube video I needed to upload, and not upload, like just film and edit, and I was doing a lot of that today. So been very busy, but it's all been good. Yeah, by Spanish homework, I hope you mean the Roy Lopez. Yes, absolutely. Jan with the consistent messaging, let's say, with the 720p. I can't use ChessBase anymore. Oh dear. You've quit Racing Kings officially? Oh dear. Gamer for Now says nerd. Gamer for Now, can I expose who you are? Please don't tell me that's a real story. Yeah. Oh, okay. Sapsara exposed Gamer for Now. Hello, Caius. Welcome to the stream. Chess is symmetrical without pawns, but not when you're reading Dvoretsky. It's just gonna confuse you, right? Important work equals watching anime all day? I wish. It's been a while. So, let's keep going. Right, so let's take a look at this. So in this position, rook a4 check, and as you can see, this is exactly the same Cochrane position, right, as we were looking at earlier, but just flipped 90 degrees. So we're now looking at it from this perspective. So here we have king g5. That's surprising to me. Probably I would just play this move. I feel like whenever you get to this position, you can just stall with the rook. But okay, let's play king g5. We have rook g7, king h4, so we're basically transposing. And yeah, basically you cannot play this king h5, otherwise this is leading to Philidor, and then it's lost. So this position here is apparently the starting position of the Cochrane position. The safest defensive method when the king is already pressed to the edge. The rook pins the bishop and does not allow the holistic king to come closer. If rook d7... Where the hell is rook d7? Oh, yeah. Rook d7. Then you must play king g4. What the... Rook d7. In case of the waiting attempt... Oh, so he's just saying, yeah, king g4 is needed. Doesn't even elaborate on why it's needed. But yeah, the reason why is this is a little trick that you can do. Because basically if black stalls here, then white can actually enter, right? The rook protects the bishop and suddenly we're leading. I'm pretty sure king f4 is the threat. Yeah, king f4 is winning. Because now you can chase the king and then you're able to get the bishop in, and then again you reach this Philidor, right? So yeah, actually I recently looked at this rook and bishop endgame again, and I've understood like basically these two files you get like Philidor, and then this one you get lolly, and I've really understood how to give this checkmate on the lolly position. And then yeah, if it's ever these knight files or ranks, I see that I'm looking at it sideways and I always consider like the pieces lined up like this, but when it's a knight it's always a draw, and I feel like I really understand it very well now. But yeah, let's see this other line. So if in case of the waiting attempt rook g8, then I assume we just need to wait. Black follows the same policy with rook b4. Exactly. Okay, good. So after king h4, white played the move king e5 and king h3 exclam. So the king escapes from a bishop check in advance and moves in the opposite direction from the white king. If white had played king e3... Oh wait, you're saying if king e3 here, then you should go king h5. Yeah, so he literally doesn't elaborate on why this is, but that's just the rule. So okay, I will let my student know and tell him that yeah, Dvoretsky doesn't have a reason, so if Dvoretsky doesn't have a reason, I don't think we should lose any sleep over it. So yeah, so let's see how this game went. So it went king e5, king h3, rook g1, rook b4 just waiting, bishop e3, and now we see that split, rook g4, which is exactly what... There's a very nice game between Esipenko and Christopher Yu, where Esipenko demonstrates this technique perfectly. So I recognize this technique. This is where you like split through the middle when these pieces break. So this is the point. In order to bring his king closer, white had to move his bishop away, and black takes advantage of his circumstance immediately. By offering the rook exchange, he releases his king from the edge. Right. So now rook a1 was played, in which king g2, and this was the technique from Esipenko as well, basically sticking to the light squares, given that this is the dark squared bishop. And then bishop f4, rook g8. And this is the thing, as soon as you break away from the back rank, this is something you've got to get clear, which is basically that this starting position of the Cochrane defense, this is white's best chance to play for a win, to like try and trick you into getting to a Philidor position. So as soon as you reach a position like this, wait, like, where was the position? This one, right? As soon as you reach a position like this, where like the king has already escaped that Cochrane position, in theory, there shouldn't be like a way to win. Like everything should be drawing. Like it should be easy draw. You've just got to make sure But as soon as you feel like your opponent is going to put you in that Cochrane position again, so again, we stay towards the center, so this is really nice. Nice technique. As soon as it looks like we're going to get put in the Cochrane defense again, then we need to be ready to get into the Cochrane position with the rook from behind. And it looks like here, we're getting our king this way. It looks like the rook is already well placed to deal with this, right? So king e2, king e4, rook e8, bishop e5, rook e7. Yeah, just waiting. And again, we've reached this Cochrane position. Rook a2, king e1. And again, yeah, the Cochrane position has arisen again, only rotated 90 degrees. Oh my god, okay, there's some drama in this game, so we should continue this. Is this? It's not on the database. Let me see how chat is doing. Okay, Sapsara uses ChessBase for fully legitimate files that I gave him, yes. You want a copy of ChessBase at a tournament, you don't have to use it? Yeah, respect Sapsara, show Jan how to use it. But I mean, it really depends what you're after, right? Like, it's really not necessary for everyone. Stephen Willie says hi. Hello. Welcome fast to the stream. We're taking a look at this Cochrane defense. Basically, like, I had a question from a student about it, and I was trying to answer it with Dvoretsky, and Dvoretsky doesn't have the answer. So, yeah. If Dvoretsky says it's true, therefore it's true, yes. You're in New York right now, Faz. That's wild. What are you doing in New York? Lads trip out to New York. King e1. Okay, so let's just finish this game, because I'm kind of curious, like, why there was drama in this game. So king d4, king f1, so following this technique. Bishop f4, rook e2, so very nice. Rook a8. No, that's not rook a8, that's rook a1. Rook a8. We see rook e7. So the rook goes back. Aha, so you play rook e2 to kind of like remove this rook from the 7th rank. So that is the reason why we're splitting it, right? We're trying to kick away this rook from the control of this 7th rank, limiting our king, right? Because that is the principle, right? We don't want our king on the side of a board. So that is why we try and kick it away. And then king d3. King g2 again, sticking to the light squares. Rook f8. Rook e6. Rook f7. Rook e8. Bishop e3. Rook a8. Bishop c5. So I don't really understand this, but the point is that anything black plays is fine. Like, you can see, like, this move here. Everything is draw. Literally, okay, like, some moves are obviously losing. Like, if you play, like, some stupid move like this. Or, you know, sack the rook. But, okay, like, most normal moves are just drawing, right? So that's why you don't need to give too much thought. Like, the opponent is not coordinated in a Cochrane position. So, it's okay here. So, let's keep going. So, rook e8. Bishop c5. Rook a4, king e3, rook g4. Wow, so here, black changes his defensive setup, and he's going for this 2nd rank defense now. If instead, let me see, okay. In this position, apparently king g3. Let me see if I can work it out. Rook g7, check what would I play here. In this position, what would I play? Would I play this or this? No. This is very bad news. This would be a blunder. Because then king f3, check, and then the bishop comes here, and we suddenly get Lolly position, which is losing. So we reach Lolly's position. So in this position, I believe king h4 would be needed. Yes, so king h4, bishop d4, and then in this position, since the king has gone this way, in this position, we need to play king h5. And then we get Cochrane position for the 3rd time. right? So this is what would be preferred, but instead Timon goes into the second rank, and yeah, basically Duretsky goes into a big like explanation of his second rank. To be honest, I don't want to read it because the 7th rank or second rank defense is also drawing, but it's kind of using more like tactical, tricky resources in order to draw. And I don't really want to get confused because I feel like I really understand this Cochrane defense very well right now. And you can always just stick to one. You don't need to learn both. So I think I'm just going to make sure I just can always get into this Cochrane. And actually, yeah, Timon ends up blundering. But the thing is, at the moment he blundered, he claimed the 50 move rule because indeed it had been 53 moves since opponent had been captured. So basically Timon ends up blundering, but that is because he's trying this like second rank defense and it's not easy to pull off. So to be honest, I'm very happy to just stick to the Cochrane defense. And when I say blunder, it wasn't like he blundered a piece, he basically blundered into that winning Philidor position. But ultimately the winning Philidor position still takes a bunch of moves, right? So yeah, basically Timon was completely fine and he wasn't going to lose, but yeah, he still made a decisive error, right? Okay, let me see what people are saying. So the lad's trip is the second part, but there's some business and admin I have to sort out first. I'll be going to Virginia tomorrow as well. 4-hour drive. Damn. Exciting times, Faz. That's cool. These endgames are always a headache to deal with, yeah. I prefer to lose in 10 moves than not get a headache, yeah. I've had this once in a tournament. Not from the Cochrane position, but well, I guess from the Cochrane position, but at the time I didn't know the Cochrane position. I managed to grind out a pretty strong junior from the UK. This was actually in Menorca, and I managed to checkmate on my 46th move since moving a pawn. So he almost held it, and I almost choked it, but I managed to convert it. It was real crazy. Make sure to like and subscribe. Yes. If you're enjoying the content, that is. So yeah, okay, that's the conclusion. Basically, Timon messed up with second rank defense, which we're not going to cover. And there's no real explanation as to why we do this funny dance with the king to go one way or the other. And I think like if they go backwards, it's really, if they don't do this dance, like in this position, if they just move the rook, it's also fine. It's not losing. But it's just a good way to remember in order to, make this draw. So that is good. And now let's finish off with some woodpecker method. So we've got like 20 minutes of training to go. So let's just start grinding out some more of these. Basically, I need to get to 300 by Thursday. So what, I've got, holy crap, I've got 3 days to make it. Oh, this is gonna be rough. Okay, let's get to it. Let's get to it. Gotta speed run these tactics. No, not the Korean kid. It was actually a Chinese kid called Jack Tianli Liu. I think that's his name. And yeah, he's 2200 ECF. He's no joke. Like his FIDE is like 2000, but his ECF is 2200. It's pretty nuts. But yeah, managed to beat him. And at the time I beat him, I think he was only rated like 1800 or something. Like, load of bollocks. But what to do? Can sit and moan about these things all day long. Just gotta get good. I really want to just play this, but the thing is I don't see it after queen takes. Maybe we just take and we've won a pawn, right? And we've still got very strong pressure. We're also attacking this rook. Yeah, we can even add even more pressure on this pawn. Like, it looks really good, actually. Let's just play it. Because he couldn't take because of mate, right? So we had to take here, and then we just defend the knight, and we're pawn up. Yeah. Okay, let's keep going. Maybe with rook stack? We've got another rook defending the back rank, and if they take with like a pawn or... wait. If they take with the pawn, we win the queen. If they take with the queen, we got bishop f4. And if we go here, there's no in-between moves. We just take this queen. Anything I might be missing? Don't think I'm missing anything. It looks convincing to me. Nice. Okay, let's keep going. Bishop here somehow feels good. We're actually pinning the bishop, funnily enough, and they can't take because of the rook, right? So bishop here. What can they do? If they take... Can we take? Oh my god, that looks so nice. I feel like I got this one wrong last time. Or I didn't see it at all. Such a nice motif. Like this really should be the motif for... I didn't see this move. But okay, they're losing an exchange. Yeah, it's just never working, right? You can take on f3 and yeah, you're always getting out of that. So that's fine. I don't get why you suffer yourself with these deadlines. Well, the thing is I'm going to France on Friday, so probably my streams, I don't know how I'm gonna do my daily training. But I'm going to France on Friday, so that's why I'm setting myself this grueling woodpecker task to finish by Thursday. The EOGJCAS is gonna be fun this time. When is that? And yeah, it's a junior tournament. I'm back stronger. Arav is Arav. Madhav a lower rating than last year. Damn. I feel like Arav and Madhav are definitely improving. Like I think it's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be easy if you play them, Safsara. They're gonna be out for blood for sure. Queen c7 looks very enticing. If they take, then we've got this rook a8, right? So this looks strong. And otherwise we just win a pawn, and the queen is a bit more active. Feels like a decent bet. That's it. e5 looks promising. I guess it does, yeah. But rook d2, and somehow limits white's advantage to only a winning endgame. Okay, fair enough. I'm glad that e5 is actually winning here, because like it does look very promising. So knight takes d5, and then takes. Looks very convincing to me, right? We get this check in. So knight d5 looks like it's winning. Are there any counter checks? Like if I take, can they give like some check here? Doesn't do anything, right? So I can just take. Yeah, I'm really glad that by doing these woodpeckers, I am like being more careful, right? Just making sure I'm looking at every counter check, not missing anything. I think if there's one thing that woodpecker is helping with, it's that. This also looks very good. Do we have enough material up? I think we do. Very nice. Does everyone's name ending Av? I'm Safsara. I guess that answers your question, Jan. Oh, you're under 16, they're under 14? Ah, I see. I thought your first name was unique until I learned about your last name, literally. There's 2100 in our section? Yeah, is it Kyle Pelling, right? I don't know much about him, but I've kind of seen him about, like, his name. That looks convincing. I feel like I still don't see forks in my own games, despite seeing them here. But maybe I'm a little bit better at spotting it. I have the feeling that this is winning. If they take, then we got this checkmate pattern. So if we go rook takes, what do they have? Do they have any checks like queen c8? Yeah, and then we just got this mate, right? So they have to take and then just lose. Knight and queen are almost always winning. Yeah. Is he very good or he is very good? I don't know. Is he very good? I mean, I presume so. But at the same time, like, guy's got some balls, like, playing like a tournament where he's like highest rated player by like 400 points. Like, that's a recipe for disaster. Like, you can finish on like, I don't know how many rounds it is, but if they finish like 5.5 out of 6, they could be losing rating, which is insane. So I don't know why, unless he's like extremely cocky. Oh, I was gonna give the fork, but maybe this is just good enough. Yeah, unless he's extremely cocky and thinks he's just gonna win every game with these. But if that's the case, then he's naive, and you've got a chance to beat him. So I think, yeah, I think like he's the one you should be more scared than you. So I think you'll be fine. Which one should we go for? This one. Okay. When is Leicestershire Rapid? I thought it was the 13th. 13th of July? I want to say 13th of July. Oh, better than Caius. Where are you, gamer? Indeed. I think Caius came to drop some hate and then bounce. Yeah. Was Rook D8 the move? I don't remember. I think it was. I don't know why. I'm really seeing a lot today. Maybe that's actually the key. Just eat like a bunch of Indian food. I don't know why the brain is going to my head. I feel so bloated right now. Yeah, I've just had a really good day actually. I feel like I've really sorted out a bunch of things on my to-do list which were just like really nagging me, and somehow I've ended up with even more things on my to-do list, but at least I got some like things that really needed doing, got them done, right? So is this actually working? If bishop takes, then we've got this. Maybe it doesn't even work and this might just be possible, right? So I think it's something along these lines. But what? Bishop takes king here. I seem to remember that this one was like a wild answer. I'm not going to check chat just in case you guys have got it. I don't see it right now. Oh, wasn't it this? And then bishop h8. Oh, I remember this. Tau, you monster. Oh, and then mate. Bishop h8. What a move. What a beast of a move. Holy crap. Did anyone see that? Nope. Nobody saw it. Arav, ask your mum to get over here. Yeah, Arav's missing out on the tactics. Needs to come and train. Probably this and just push e6 seems convincing to me. Yeah, let's go with the discovered check. Boom. Probably takes and then give this check, right? And I'm picking up some material. I feel like the exercises have suddenly got easy. Is it just me or am I just cooking today? These exercises are definitely easier than normal. Like knight f7. Like who's not gonna play knight f7 here? Like, does it actually win though? Let's say they go king g6. I mean, intuitively it has to win. Yeah, just queen f7. Yeah. I don't know why. Bishop h8 is a dank move. I completely agree. Bro really cool d3 e6. Oh, did I? Oh, that's not good. That's not good. But at least we're finding the moves. This is the classic tactic to probably takes anyway, right? Yeah. Yeah, that wins. Nice. Oh, it's such a blessing that these exercises are like so much easier than they are normally. I was expecting to get roasted, and instead we're just chilling. I actually can't wait to play my summer tournaments. Not gonna lie, can't wait to play summer tournaments. 1910 is Michael. Excuse me. What do you mean 1910? I think my rapid is 1917. I'll have you know. And yeah, my FIDE is 1976 now. So we're rising. Gotta get back to 2000, and then we'll go from there. You know what rating, like, is the most like unloved rating in the history of chess is 2100. You don't get anything for 2100, and like I feel like when you reach 2000, you kind of reach this like kind of status of like, oh, okay, this guy's pretty good at chess, like he's kind of that expert level. And then like if you're 2100, you're basically just like you're not even a CM. Like, what are you doing? It's kind of like that like phenomenon where like getting the bronze medal in the Olympics is like better vibes than like getting the silver medal, because silver medal is like, oh, so close to gold, whereas like bronze is like, oh, just made it on the podium. It's like 2000 just crossed that threshold. Do you guys know what I mean? Like, I feel like 2100 is like so difficult to reach, and yet it's like nobody cares. Literally nobody cares. Like 2000, 2100, I feel like gets the same reputation, and it's only 2200 then you get like some rights. My rapid FIDE is 1800, says Faz. That's wild. Yeah, Faz. You gotta go shark some tournaments. Although I guess if your ECF rapid is higher, then probably you can't do anything right. But to be honest, you had a difficult tournament in Birmingham, right? So maybe your ECF rapid is low. Yo, if you could play in the major Leicester rapid play, just shark everyone, get some nice prize money. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. I was very happy with my £80 from Alex Holacek for the Birmingham. I'll take that. If only if I won all 7 games instead of 6 out of 7, I would have gained 50 rating points instead of like 39. I think I would have gained over 50 rating points from that single tournament. It would have been wild. But what to do? What to do? I mean, I also had many games that I should have probably lost, right? So, can't win them all. Can't win them all, as they say. I was on such a roll, and now I'm completely stumped. Is this not the move? It feels like it should be, but don't really. Oh wait, it's just this. I remember missing this last time for some reason. Like the fact that it was a queen. I remember saying last time it was like intuitively, I just wasn't looking. But now I do. I think that is proof that the woodpecker is doing something. Right? Like now I do get the intuition that there is this tactic, but at least the first time round or second time round, for whichever round it was, there was one time where I didn't see that intuition at all. So this is definitely good. Bishop G4 feels right. We can go for this. Long day, guys, long day. I've worked very hard today. So we've got 5 more minutes of grind. Castle Queenside, welcome to the stream. Haven't seen you here before. Glad you're seshing some woodpecker with us. Probably this looks really good. I mean, if they take, we can always pin. So if we push, What else can they do? It just looks very strong. Pushing has to be good. Yeah, that's the point. Okay, very nice. When is Leicester rapid play? Yo, 1400 rapid, Josh? That's wild. Please enter the lowest section that you can and just shark it. Like, I feel like, you know, life is too short not to make a little bit of tournament money. Like, there's always another day to play stronger players. Just be a sandbagger, win a bunch of money. Okay, 95 actually looks really nice, right? Because if we take the rook, we can throw in this. I think that's it. Bearing in mind that taking on e8 to come to f6 doesn't work, because then the rook can take, right? So it doesn't work. Somehow, like, taking some pawn here or something. Something looks like it's working, but how? Wait, can we take here? If knight takes, then bishop takes, right? And we're hitting the knight, we're also hitting this knight. How do they defend? Maybe they play knight d8, but then they lose this rook. So maybe they... Yeah, no, that's just winning. Very nice. Is the other knight working as well? Yeah, I wasn't sure if the other knight was the same, but I calculated this one was winning, so I just went for it. This one looks like this is almost like a motif. Double check and then mate, right? So this is winning. Double check, the king has to move, so you can be very secure with this calculation. Let's go. Oh, I am seeing stuff today. Let's actually go. Is this sack working? Probably not, right? Probably not. But maybe if we throw in this check first, does that make a difference? Then we can give knight f6. Oh, damn, that's even a mate. Nice. Let's go. This is leading to mate. I feel like these are easier than normal. Are they not, or am I actually just like really fast today? I don't know what. By the way, f3, h3, they were both checkmates, so I didn't get it wrong. The first move that came to my head was queen a2. What a terrible move. But maybe there is some logic there somewhere. It could be this as well, because maybe we've got like this back rank theme, right? Maybe it's just winning this pawn. Is that good enough? I feel like it could be. Yeah. Nice. Surely he didn't blunder that. Okay, queen g6 was played, but was still hopeless since he lost the e-pawn. Okay, fair enough. I mean, yeah, white is an exchange up, so. Which knight, Michael? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Not worth my time. Oh, and this one I always took, but here we can actually do this discovery. I feel so goated right now. I don't know why. I'm gonna eat Indian food before every chess session. Safsara, why have you been hiding this secret from me? This is like a secret you could have told me. Just start eating Indian food and then you'll just be cracked at chess. Like, what is this like form? I normally don't see any tactics. This looks really strong. Wow, we might actually get a bunch done here. Okay, we've got 10 more seconds of the stream. Maybe let's get to 130. We're on a roll. May as well make the most of it, right? And as soon as I say that, of course I don't see the answer. His king looks so dodgy somehow, but is c4 good? If bishop takes, maybe we've got rook b6, king c7 forced. And then what? We give a check here? Doesn't seem completely clear to me. Okay. As soon as I said that, I'm cooking. This is what happens. Oh, it's just winning a bloody pawn. For God's sake. For God's sake. 96, exactly. Jan, as we know, you don't need tactics to be 2500. I got to 2500 before I was half as good at tactics as I am right now. So, you don't need tactics to be 2500. You just need to be able to flag. That's the truth. Maybe we can take and it's just 2 pieces, right? That looks good enough. Yeah. Very nice. Have we actually got a tactic wrong today? I actually don't think we have. I actually don't think we've got a tactic wrong, which is wild. That is wild. Check and mate. Oh my days. Oh, not the king. Okay, let's get to 130. Let's go. This is winning if we can bring the bishop in. Check. Check. Bishop check. Yeah, I mean that's mate. If you can bring a third piece when 2 rooks are on the 7th, then this is the. Okay, both are winning. Nice. Let's go 2 more, and then we'll call it a day. F5. I remember this one took me forever to see. And why does this even work? F5 if bishop takes? Bishop takes, queen takes. What have we actually achieved? Nothing. Or is the point we can then follow up with rook e7? Maybe that's the point, and then we win the bishop. That's actually very cool. Rook e7, we pick up the bishop. Nice. And one more. One more for luck. But yeah, honestly, this stream, like, I don't think I've solved tactics this fast ever before. Now, why is this not a free rook? We're getting mated. Okay, so good. We're checking counterplay. So, I guess if we go bishop takes and then we bring the rook in, that has to be mating. Yeah, absolutely is. So if they move their king somewhere, where can they move their king? Maybe here? And what can we do? Now we can take with check and then that's over. Okay, perfect. Done and dusted. Let's go. Oh, I mean, if you see queen f7, queen h7, it's such a nice motif. I wouldn't even take the rook. Oh, okay. Whatever. Checkmate is checkmate. So, on that note, is that a dab emoji? I will take that dab emoji and say that was actually pretty rapid. We will take that. So, we have another 170 to do by Thursday. Oh, but the intermediate tactics are so hard. So what? Basically, I need to finish the easy tomorrow, do 50 intermediate on Wednesday and 50 intermediate on Thursday. It's possible. I might be able to do it. I mean, this is like is it my 3rd cycle now or 4th cycle? 3rd cycle, I think. My 3rd cycle, so. That's an arm sneeze? Did I sneeze? I don't even remember. Oh, so sorry, you're from Sri Lanka? Aha, okay. Okay, you're forgiven then for not revealing the Indian meal secret. But yeah, on that note, guys, probably there's no more Portugal, Slovenia. I'll just look up the score. But it doesn't matter. We got to the bottom of that Dvoretsky, and we also trained some woodpecker. And yeah, pretty successful stream. So on that note, guys, I will see you all tomorrow. Adios.